Most men think attracting women is about looks, money, or saying the right lines. But what if I told you the real game happens in the mind, and that there are 9 specific psychological pressure points that every woman has? These aren't flaws. They're part of her psychology. And when you understand them, you won't just be another guy chasing women. You'll be the man she can't stop thinking about. So today I'll walk you through all 9 points, why they work, and how to use them naturally. Listen carefully, because what you're about to learn can change the way you experience women forever. 1. The power of contrasting personalities. Human beings are wired to love contrast. Without light, we can't appreciate darkness. Without silence, we can't enjoy music. And when it comes to attraction, women are drawn to men who embody 2 sides. If you're always calm and composed, it's predictable. If you're always wild and funny, it's predictable. But when you surprise her, by showing her a side that seems to contradict the other, her brain lights up. Example, you're the calm, strong, stoic type. One day, while walking with her, a song starts playing. You suddenly start dancing like a fool, smiling and enjoying yourself. She laughs, but deep down she's thinking, wait, this guy is strong and composed, but also playful. Who is he really? That question plants itself in her mind. She starts replaying it later. She wonders what else she doesn't know about you. That curiosity fuels attraction. The mistake most men make is being one-dimensional. I'll always be the tough guy, or I'll always be the funny guy. No. Real power comes from balance. Strength with playfulness. Kindness with an edge. Predictability is boring. Contrast is addictive. 2. Mention someone opposite to her. This is subtle, but it hits deep. Women overthink naturally. It's part of their psychology. They analyze, imagine, replay conversations in their head. If she has black hair and you casually mention a blonde actress you admire or tell a story about a blonde coworker, you plant a seed in her mind. Later that night, she's lying in bed, thinking, why did he mention that blonde girl? Does he like blondes? Am I not good enough? Should I change something? You didn't insult her. You didn't flirt with someone else. You simply made an observation. But her mind magnifies it into hours of thought. And during all those hours, she's thinking about you. Why does this work? Because the female brain tends to attach emotions to details. What feels like a small passing comment to you can echo in her head for days. That's why this tactic is so powerful done casually, not forced. 3. Don't be afraid to criticize her. Most men are scared of criticizing women. They think if I say something negative, she'll be offended and leave. So what do? They only give compliments. And guess what happens? The compliments lose all meaning. Imagine someone tells you you're smart every day. At first it feels good. After a while, it's just noise. But if someone rarely compliments you and suddenly says, you're really smart, it hits different. The same applies here. Criticism, when it's real and respectful, makes your compliments valuable. For example, if she smokes near you, tell her not to blow smoke in your face. If she wears something unflattering, tell her honestly. If she takes a bad photo, say, that one doesn't do you justice. Besis desid and suft it when buys. Yes, it might sting for a second, but it also signals strength. You're not afraid to risk upsetting her. That makes your approval rare, and rare equals valuable. Key: don't nitpick everything. Choose moments where honesty shows strength, not cruelty. 4. Talk about something she's not good at. This one goes straight to the psychology of self-improvement. Women, like men, want to be seen as valuable. When you subtly highlight something she lacks, she'll start thinking about it. Example: she says she doesn't cook. Later, during a normal conversation, you casually mention, I really admire women who can cook. Don't hammer it in. Don't look at her directly like you're challenging her. Just let it slip naturally. That one sentence can echo in her mind for days. She'll wonder, does he value that? Am I missing something important? Should I learn? And once again you've made her think about you long after the conversation ends. Rule: never say it as an attack. Say it as an admiration for a trait in general. That way it doesn't create defensiveness, it creates reflection. 5. Share your weakness before she finds it. Here's a powerful principle. Weaknesses lose power when you expose them yourself. Imagine you can't dance. If you hide it and she finds out, she may see it as a flaw. But if you admit it first, I'm hopeless at dancing, but I don't mind looking silly, suddenly it becomes charming. Why? Because it signals two things. 1. Confidence. You don't fear her judgment. 2. Empathy trigger. Women are wired to feel empathy. When you expose vulnerability without shame, it draws her in. This is why even the pity strategy sometimes works. But I don't recommend faking weakness. Instead, admit your real flaws confidently. It turns them from liabilities into strengths. Bonus: if you're already in a relationship, let her take care of you sometimes, like asking her to grab medicine if you're sick. Women naturally enjoy nurturing. It bonds her to you more deeply. 6. Show that you can lose control in a good way. Women love strong men, but if you're always controlled, always stoic, always unshaken, you stop feeling human. That's why sometimes you need to let her see that she can move you, that she can break through your composure. Example: she does something cute, and you grab her, hug her tightly, laugh and say, "Stop, you're killing me." It shows her two things. You're strong enough to be composed, but you're also real enough to be moved. This makes her feel powerful, and women love knowing they can affect the man they're with. It also prevents you from being too perfect, which can push you into the dreaded friend zone. Warning: don't overuse this. It works best after she already sees you as strong. 2. It feels like a bonus layer, not a weakness. 7. Make her work for your approval. One of the deepest psychological drives for women is the need to feel desired, but more importantly, the need to earn desire. So instead of always giving approval, flip the script. Say you like philosophy. Later, ask her casually, "Do you like philosophy?" If she says yes, she's aligning with you, trying to win points. If she says no, she'll go home and think, "He likes philosophy, I don't. What does he think of me now?" Both cases win. In one, she's openly trying to impress you. In the other, she's silently working for your approval in her head. Key: never backpedal if she doesn't align. Don't say, "Oh, it's not a big deal." Just let it sit. That tension makes her work harder. 8. Set boundaries and stick to them. This is where most men fail. They think women want total freedom and total control. But the truth? Women respect men who set standards and stick to them. If you say, "I don't date women who smoke," and she lights a cigarette in front of you, don't argue. Just stand up and leave. That one action tells her everything. You value your standards more than her approval, and that makes her respect you 10 times more. Important: boundaries aren't about being controlling. They're about self-respect. You set the rules of your world. She chooses whether to be in it. 9. Make her realize she's not the only option. Scarcity creates value, and nothing makes a woman want you more than realizing she's not guaranteed. If she asks, "Are you seeing other women?" most guys panic and say no. Instead, smile and say, "There are a few candidates, let's see who gets the job." Playful, confident, not needy. Suddenly, you're no longer the man hoping she chooses you. You're the man she has to fight for. Why does this work? Because women are biologically attracted to men who have options. It signals social proof, value, and desirability. These 9 psychological points aren't tricks. They're truths. They're parts of human nature, especially female nature. The difference between average men and men women crave is understanding how to use them with confidence, authenticity, and balance. Contrast makes you unpredictable. Mentioning opposites makes her overthink about you. Criticism makes your compliments valuable. Talking about weaknesses makes her reflect. Sharing your own flaws builds empathy. Losing control shows you're real. Making her work for approval creates desire. Boundaries create respect. Options create value. Learn to embody these, and you won't just attract women, you'll captivate them. You'll be the man who isn't chasing but choosing. And trust me, when you live like that, you'll never wonder, does she like me, again? Because you'll know, she can't stop thinking about you.